Alright, we're back. More Ace Attorney. Are you ready, kids? Um, yeah, Turnabout Goodbyes investigation. Coming up into right pole offices. What was Mr. Ed? Yeah. What was Mr. Edgewood talking about? A memory of a crime that I committed. A memory of murder. Do you really think Mr. Edgeworth killed? I don't believe it. Not Edgeworth. Some painful memory has been troubling him recently, but it never takes someone's life. Never! Nick. Yo, how's everyone doing? Uh, Big emotional moment interrupted by Larry. What do you think of my performance today? I am swooning in the aisles, huh, Maya? Swooning? Me? Oh yes, I do remember feeling faint. Right on! Tell me the truth, it was like love at first sight, right? Right, Nick? Huh? Me? I, well, maybe my heart skipped a beat or two. Uh, my man. Uh, I was not expecting. I think you can do better than that. Come on, I said that's worth in there, dude. Edgy. You guys should be bowing before me. Yeah, bow before your hero. Oh. He gets so much mileage out of begging Larry. Wait, what happened? Oh, right, I remember last time. Coco, don't nick my keyboard. What were you even looking on there? Alright, so let's see. I remember Larry's testimony. Let's check court record. Alright. Right. We had the conflicting thing with multiple gunshots happening. Right, yeah, that old boat rental guy was the accused of it, and he ran away. Weird, I don't think I've ever had to present the metal detector. Larry, you really helped out in the trial today. You did! If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edward would have been found guilty. But seriously, Nick, that boat shop caretaker guy is pretty suspicious. Bet you ain't off the hook yet. Wait, spoil the mood, Larry. Hey, I was the guy sitting in the audience, you know. From where I was sitting, Edgy seemed pretty edgy. I mean, can you really know he's telling the truth about that night? Nick? Boo! I don't want viewers from Go Sell Fun. Why would you sell fun? funds for everyone. I don't know. But what I do know is, I'm going to believe in you two until the end. Aw. Us two? Edgeworth and who else? You mean me, right? Nah, he means me, right, Nick? Yeah, you, Larry. I'm sorry. I said that. It sounded sarcastic, which I think is just a funnier interpretation of the line, but it's probably not me. Aw, poor Maya. She can't catch a break. But why you, Larry? So angry. Just she's not mad, she's angry. Huh? Actually, yeah, why me, Nick? Enough of the silent treatment. Nick, why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true. When we first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think? You didn't know him back then. Yo! Hitting her with the she's too young. Back when he wants to become a defense attorney. Yo. Wait. Was that when you two were classmates? Yes, in grade school. Yo, they were children! They saved me. They saved me. Miles and Mary. They saved me, and I'll never forget it. And now you're saving both of them! Coco, stop fighting things, please. Okay, I forgive you. That's why I became a defense attorney, you know. What? Hey, Larry, what's he talking about? Huh? Sorry, I kinda forgot. Okay, Nick, out with it. I'm gonna hear this start today, and that's final. Okay. Kind of a long story, so hang in there. It was the very end of 3rd grade. I was on trial. A class trial. Man, he was in a class action lawsuit as a grade schooler? Yeah, that'll be tough. A class trial? Alright, let's hear about let's hear about this class action lawsuit, huh? You remember, Larry? Spring in the 3rd grade? Getting our class guy's lunch money stolen. Lunch money? Our school is pretty small. Coco, could you not? Every month, kids are bringing an envelope with money for lunch from home. Or money for lunch from home. There we go, should have separated that better. Huh, I see. Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared, with $38 still inside. Oh hey, it's Go Sell Fun again. Wait a second, no, they're just showing up in my view of the chat. They're not even arriving in the chat on screen. Holy cow, yeah, so y'all don't get to see it. But I have gotten 2 bots in the first 10 minutes. New record. Oh yeah, now that you mention it, I do remember that. I can see why you'd forget though. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming out with a code, so it skipped PE that day. I was the only one not in class. So, they thought you did it? Yeah, kids in class said I should be put on trial. Ooh. Imagine putting a child into a court setting. I can't say that. Samurai case. Uh, Imagine putting a child in a defendant's seat of a trial. That's better. Alright, back to trial. So next day we have the classroom trial, with me as the defendant. Yeah, no wonder it formed his life. That was like his developmental years. Uh, ah. I didn't do it. Ah, everybody's calling him guilty. Womp womp. This isn't a trial. He doesn't have an attorney. Did you rob that baby today? Whoa. Yeah, and even the teacher thought I'd done. Damn, yeah, that's not a trial. That's just a public shaming. Go over there and apologize. No, I don't have. I'm not gonna voice this random one-off teacher. They're never appearing again. I didn't know what was happening. I'm so sad I couldn't stop crying. This is just. Ah! They were saying like I done. Yeah. Just apologize. I went to where the boy was when so I was sitting. That's when it happened. She got to apologize. Hello? The tries. Oh, it's Edgeworth. It is Edgeworth! I'm not voicing these people as children. Aw. Man, what did you do? He's right, there is no evidence. Let's go! I'm sorry. Since I am programmed, hearing that ting! That just triggers that let's go reaction. You don't need proof. Yo. Hey, wait, I thought Larry wasn't there that day. Ah, this is fishy. Uh-huh. Good old Larry. Alright, business. Oh. Interesting. That's how it happened. After that, the three of us were the best of friends. Wow, I had no idea. Yeah, I had no idea either. I mean, I forgot. That's when I learned what it meant to be alone. Yeah. Totally alone without a friend in the world. You did a good thing, Larry. Yeah, well, I was just lucky that I took the day off from school. But if I'd done it, they thought I'd done it. So I took it kind of personally, see? Oh, I get. Yeah! Huh. Okay, so they would have. Yeah, I forgot that was the saying at the school. After the trial. Anyway, Edward and I talked after that class trial. This one I heard his father was a defense attorney. Remember his eyes would shine when he talked about his father. Aw. Alright. Kid has goals. Then a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school. The DO6 incident. Right. Not sure, but the transfer probably had to do with his father's death. That's so sad! It was several years later when I heard Edward's name again. There was an article about him in the newspaper. The headline was something like, Dark Suspicions of a Demon Attorney? I'm screenshotting that. Stolen. Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts. See? Nobody gets in trouble for this stuff. The article said he'd do anything to go to a verdict. Anything. And we've seen it before our eyes. But why? What's happened? I mean, that's not the edgy I used to know at all. So I thought too. I should get in touch with him. I don't know how many times. Never replied. I guess he didn't want to see his old friends. He couldn't just drop it though. I wanted to meet him, to learn why he had become who he became. That's when I decided. Wait, you don't mean... That's why? That's why you became a defense attorney? To meet Edgeworth? That's... Man, we're getting all the backstory. We're getting the lore! If I was a defense attorney, I knew he'd have to meet me whether he wanted to or not. True! Actually, that's surprisingly conniving. In court. Oh, she looks conflicted. Edgeworth believed in me, and I believed in him. In pain, and no one's on his side. Just like the classroom trial. Okay then. This is like surface level media analysis, but you gotta realize that, like... What else can I say? This is well written enough to where I don't really have to fill in gaps for the lore. For the story of it all. The only one who knows the real Edgeworth, and the only who can help him. Whoa, Nick! So is that why you helped me out for free? Yes. I helped you because I believed in you. Oh. Man, he's avoiding all the lawyer tropes. He ain't even a bloodsucker. I don't remember saying I'd do it for free. Ooh. Oh, Nick! We have to save Mr. Edgeworth if it's the last thing we do, okay? Right. It's very well maybe. What, are we going to die? Knowing Von Karma, I say knowing in the loose terms because I've only interacted with him in court, there's a good chance he'll kill us. First there's that rental boat shop caretaker. I have to find out who or what he is. I'd sell for two. Guess I can't sell the 17 I need. Okay, let's go. Wait, what's the evidence we don't need? Right that. Let's see, I see a lack of second photo, I see a lack of the Gordy article, which is good, because I didn't even realize why we kept that around for so long. What else? Oh, there's no... Oh, Law's testimony is gone. What else? I don't see... Okay. Yeah, makes sense. Let's go. Back. Let's head over to Gord Lake? December 27th, Gord Lake Park entrance. Okay, yeah, because you need to get through here, get to that rental boat shop, maybe check in on Lada afterwards. Hey, pal, no long time no see. Oh, the same gumshoe. Nice one today, eh? I got so worked up I snapped my tie in half. Sorry about that. No problem, pal. Thanks to you, you really did it. You mean the boat shop caretaker? Look, I'll make you a promise. I'll have that scoundrel my custody by trial time tomorrow. Come what may. It's my duty to you as a police officer. You see? Now I'm off to get me a criminal. It's so goofy, but it's the best I can do for the mafia thing I'm going for. Tiff Gumshoe sure is active today. Oh, one other thing. No, I'm going to the woods today. The woods? Where Lada was camping. The woods are off limits to camping, and apparently a park ranger found out. He got pretty mad and won't go in for a while. Ah, she got caught! I guess Lada's in a lot of trouble. Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Man. Public beach. December 27th, good. They got rid of the Steel Samurai! Huh? Steel Eyesore is missing. Eyesore? Looks like the hot dog stand is closed too. I guess Larry is too busy worrying about Mr. Edgeworth's shop for work. Anything to examine here? Yesterday's the day off. He was pretty happy about saving Mr. Edgeworth. True, we owe him big. This lake sure likes to cause problems, doesn't it? Huh? I mean, everything that happened here turned out to be a lie. Gordy was a lie, and the charges against Mr. Edgeworth were all lies. I guess you're right. I mean, I'm glad the charges were all lies, but still. Yeah, I thought I was gonna mention the Steel Samurai exploding. Ah, I must didn't see that signpost. Left, boat docks, right, exit. Neat. Trash can, no trash. At least the place is well maintained. A trash can with no trash, that's just a can! December 27th, boat rental shop. Nice! That old caretaker got away. Yep. I never imagined he might be the real murderer. Him. I'm assuming it's, Goldberg was his name? Grossberg. Hello! What might you be doing here? As for a walk, the days of my youth are like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. Mr. Grossberg! This is no time for idle reminiscing. Mr. Edgeworth's trial ends tomorrow. That is true, yes, but from where I saw of today's trial, Edgeworth should be fine, right? Well, I'm not so sure about that. Oh, what do you mean by that? Well, I'm not sure. If you find anything out, come by my office at once. I'm able to offer you some assistance. Thanks. Bye. What do you think Mr. Grossberg was doing here anyway? Renting a boat. Who knows? Anything to examine here? There's a forest here beyond these bushes. Nick, the forest! There's someone in there! You're right, there's a few policemen in there. They must be looking for the caretaker. Good luck. Oh, a boat. There's smoke swirling at the dock. The murder took place on a boat from this dock. Apparently the police took away the actual boat that was used that night. Indeed, there's space for one more boat at the dock. No, look at that. That's full. Boat rental shop. Doesn't look like anyone is around. The caretaker must have run for the hills, huh? Yeah, looks like it. He didn't seem like a bad person. They never do. 27, caretaker's shack. Nobody's home. Hello, hello. My throat's clear, but that impedes my parrot abilities. Hey, it's Polly! And where your owner's gone. Polly? Hello, hello. I can't believe you'd run off and it was poor parrot to fend for herself. Hello, hello. Didn't we get the code for it? That reminds me, Nick. Polly knows the number to the safe, right? Yeah, that's right. Polly, what's the number to the safe? 1228! Huh? Let's open it, Nick. Come on. Alright, so there isn't any money in there. Aw. But hey, he keeps it locked, right? The dog just knocked something over. I need to see what. It was directly behind me, so... Oh, it's just TV remote, that's fine. So there must be something of value in there. I'm not so sure. Okay, Nick, let's see what's in there. I guess it might be a clue. Evidence. Everything in here is a letter. A letter? Aw, boring. There's no name or signature on this thing. Handwritten in very precise, clear letters. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth? Yeah! Edgeworth! Nick! Why would Mr. Edgeworth's name be on there? Oh, this... Yeah. Oh my god, the boat guy is Yanni Yogi. That's it, that's gotta be it. I'm sorry, I'm gonna read the whole thing. The boat caretaker is Yanni Yogi, who brought Hammond here, killed him, forged a letter to Edgeworth from Hammond, saying that there's something important to talk about, then faked his own death as Hammond on the boat to get Edgeworth arrested, therefore clearing up every loose end of the DL6 incident. Except the judge, but nobody kills the judge. He's omnipotent. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. It also says this is your last chance. Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. One dead, one arrested. Visitors go on to describe the murder plot in detail to kill Roman Hammond and frame Edgeworth. Conning Edgeworth out to the lake, getting on the boat, firing twice. Oh shoot, wait, there was an orchestrator! Who would the orchestrator be? Hi, Inferno! It was a conspiracy. This 6 out of 3,000 in court. Yeah. Good to see ya. I'm doing well. I've been gradually feeling better and better the more I've been doing this. Oh yeah? How's your day been going? Hey, yeah, I'm happy to. Uh, I'm an entertainer after all. Shoot, on that, I should bring up that there won't be a stream on Friday because I'm having some stuff done to my ear. So that... And this time I can actually give you a heads up because it happened... Because Michelle had done some sport. Yeah! That's great! Incredible! Staying active, you're... Yeah! Yeah, thank you. It shouldn't be too big of a deal. Hearing has just been a bit off in my right ear. Felt simple. Alright. So we feel that same chord. Yeah. It's all here. Perfect detail. Yo! Game theory. Is Phoenix Wright psychic? What do you think it means, Nick? I don't know. But it looks like these are instructions for that caretaker. When he killed Robert Hammond and calling out and called out Edgeworth, he was following instructions. Ooh. So who's connected to DL6 so far? Shoot, Yanni Yogi might have been the one giving the instructions, not the caretaker. No, because the caretaker needs to have a reason to get revenge. So the caretaker is Yanni Yogi. Killed Hammond, usurped him, did the whole thing with Edgeworth. It was orchestrated by, Oh! Hey, maybe... Oh, maybe the assassin has a separate murderer, and that's the person orchestrating this murder. But who would have written that letter? And what does it mean to get revenge on Miles Edgeworth? Look, I don't know, okay? But one thing is for certain. This letter is an amazing clue. They're from the safe added to the court record. There's nothing left in the safe. I know the caretaker didn't take the letter with him. You're in a hurry, right? I don't think he even came back here after the trial. Coco, don't snip at the keyboard. That fishing pole looks expensive. Maybe we should bring it to Detective Gumshoe. That's cute. You're back? Yeah. Don't think the caretaker wouldn't mind. So, I'm pretty sure that whoever orchestrated this was the same person who actually killed Edgeworth's dad. And that's why they'd be invested in both revenge on Edgeworth. They'd know about doing revenge. And, let's see, they they know about Robert Hammond. Would also just keep the case out from the statute of limitations. Oh, wait, they probably also plan on Edgeworth confessing to murdering his father. Well, we can see him the metal detector in exchange. Maybe better not. Everything's cold. Rex didn't turn his heater on. He hasn't been back here since the trial. Fair. Doesn't look like he used his kitchen much. You're right. I guess the whole pasta restaurant thing was a lie. Wait, I thought he was telling the truth? Bird, maybe you should take care of Polly, Nick. You probably shouldn't just kidnap her. Yeah, at least know about her anyway. I'm sure they'll do something. Well, okay. Sorry, Polly. He says I can't take you. Great, now the bird's gonna hate me. Well, now what? Should I take this to Grossberg? The note? Into the entrance. Doesn't have anyone here. Let's check out criminal affairs. Just to Gumshoe hasn't gotten back yet. Gumshoe won't be coming back today. Oh, really? Said there was some guy you had to arrest by tomorrow. Yeah! The boat shop caretaker. Joking about catching him if it's the last thing I do. Catching him is the last thing I do, pal! Good luck, Gumshoe! I'm sorry. I had to read that like a slogan. It was begging me. Okay. One day left, Nick. Yeah, I know. Well, no time to waste. Let's get going. Any ideas? What? Any good ideas? Because outside the DO6 incident, we'd better find as much as we can about that murder before tomorrow. What happened back then has a whole edge with them and won't let go. Turnabout Sisters is all Grossberg. Turnabout Sisters, he had the pictures with the DO6 stuff on the back. This case, he had picture DO6. Ooh. It's all Grossberg knows this. Now it shouldn't be anything concerning. At most they're probably gonna be flushing it out. It's mainly like an exam. Don't worry, it's not like I'm gonna be having surgery. I've had enough surgery for one lifetime already. Offices. He's out again. It it's just that my hearing's been muffled there, so shouldn't be a problem. Hey, work anyway. No, don't be harsh, because that's coming back later. Okay, I don't think we're gonna find anything here without the person. I forgot that I can talk to Edgy Boy! Number 37, Detention Center, Visitor's Room. You look as grim as always. Mr. Edgeworth, I heard about this. I heard the story of the class trial. Class trial? What do you mean? You don't remember? No, I don't. Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it? Third grade. Lunch money? Oh. Oh, right. Yes, I seem to remember something like that. Nick, I think you're the one who really remembers. You're probably only really married to me anyway. Mr. Edgeworth, didn't you know? That's what was the reason Nick became a defense attorney. Go. Beep. Ridiculous. Gee, thanks. That said, it does sound like the kind of thing you do. Yeah! You haven't changed a bit, have you, Wright? So simple. To a fault, even. It's not a bad thing, though. Well, maybe yeah, but I think it changed too much, Edgeworth. And I missed out because I came my dog meeting something. Shoot. You know, if I go find my stream on Twitch, then taking into account stream delay, I should be able to just go back and see the dialogue. And I delayed too long. Shoot, okay. That's on me. Okay, let's just talk to him. Oh, wait, no. Before anything else, present. Edgeworth, see this leather? This came out of the safe in the shack where that boat rental caretaker lives. I see. Revenge? On me? Who is that old guy anyway? I don't know. Could he be an innocent defendant? You got declared guilty or something? Nice, right? Well, I don't remember that old man. Not at all. So, he was following this letter then? Which means there was someone else behind it. Now it's time to get around the two men who ruined your life. Two men. Meaning myself and Robert Hammond? It also says this is your last chance. Last chance? Wait, maybe. Maybe it's talking about the statute of limitations on the L6 incident. Wait, that old man. What is it? Do you know who he is? Yogi. Could he be Yogi? Yogi? The suspect in the L6 incident. The one who was found innocent. I already theorized this. Tell me about him. Yanni Yogi was a court bailiff at the time. We just happened to be in an elevator together 15 years ago. Vibrating JPEG. The quake was incredibly strong. I say that as if this entire game isn't comprised of moving JPEGs. Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were there for so long, it felt like forever. We were thin, and the darkness closed in on us in that little box. We became unsettled. I'll probably elaborate more on the ear thing. It preventing the stream is less about it being a big procedure or anything. It's just timed perfectly to be at the bisection of the stream so that I'd end up either having to cut it off halfway at the beginning or only do it for the end half. Either way, not a good situation. Oh, I can't breathe. What? Too quiet. Not making this any easier. I mean, out! What's out? Don't shout! Don't shout, you'll just use up more oxygen. That's all I remember. When I came to, I was in the hospital bed, staring up at the ceiling. In court, Yogi's mental condition was called into question. They claimed the oxygen deprivation and stress had caused temporary insanity. In the end, the claim passed the court, and Yogi was found innocent. Huh, but isn't that strange? I'm gonna interject here. An insanity defense in court isn't always the best thing to have. Namely, that puts you on record as being insane. Sure, you're not in jail, but it gives you the same reputation damage that you get from actually murdering somebody. Why do you want to take revenge on you? Right. Yeah? This one's been troubling me these last few days. Inferno has a thought. I didn't know whether or not I should tell you. You mean a nightmare? It's a nightmare I've had. Memory of a crime that I committed. Are you thinking? Okay. You're making thoughts. You don't have one already. Did Edward shoot his dad? Like that? Huh. The way it's lining up. A crime you committed? A memory of a murder. I think the time's come to tell all. Let's hear the nightmare! The last 7 years, I've had the same dream almost every night. I wake up in a fearful sweat every time. Edgy Adam mid pupy on his dad? No! Where were you in the DL6 incident? I was in an elevator, unconscious. The phone rang. Answer the phone. I forgot his dad's first name. Edgeworth is killed. No. Kind of dream. It's a dream about my father's killing in the dark. Can't breathe. Quiet. Oh, get us out! Don't shout! Don't shout! You'll just use up more oxygen! Hey, I can't breathe! You're using up all my air! What? Stop breathing my air! I'll stop you! What? What are you? Stop breathing in my air! And then Child Edward, no, father. He's attacking father. There's the pistol lying by my feet. I know there's evidence from that day in the court or the bailiffs. Days, pick up the pistol. Get away! playing Elden Ring, and ah, yes. See, you're playing a game where you have to question the lore at every turn. I'm playing a game where I can't reasonably theorize about this beyond just trying to predict what comes next. Because they tell you everything, eventually. Get away from my father! Uh... Eh. I... Didn't J.R. Tolkien write Elden Ring? For the Lord of the Rings man? Yeah, I can't really look that up now. Hold on. Ah. Did I mess up? Uh... No, it's J.R. Martin that worked on Elden Ring, not Tolkien. Yeah, Pew. See, you can tell this is set in America because the child had access to a firearm. That scream, I wake. It's a bone-chilling scream. A scream that's rung in my ears for the past 15 years. But that's just a dream, right? Right? American. No! Not American fuck, yeah? American fuck, no! Uh, uh. That thought was the only thing that's kept me sane for the last 15 years. Yeah. But seriously, eventually I'm going to leave this country. But what if I'm wrong? What if it's real? Whoa! I am aware of what that is. I'm not going to pronounce it because I'm terrified of Twitch moderation. I will say fuck in a non-sexual way, but I won't. That's something that I can't really frame as non-sexual. Huh. Huh. Because it sometimes pushes out memories in self-defense. Maybe it was I who killed my father. He did shoot his dad. I wish I could shoot my dad. That's getting into trauma, and I don't want to deal with trauma right now. What? If you think about it that way, this letter makes sense. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Think about it. He was really innocent. Yeah, daddy issues and mommy issues? Ah! Sorry, I only have daddy issues. I have a pretty good relationship with my mother, actually. I feel like knowing that you have them at least helps you acknowledge it and work on it. You know? Yeah, because either way, if you recognize that either you would, if you want to repair with your parents, you know where to start, If you don't, then hell yeah. You're not owed your parents a connection to you. But they aren't entitled to that right. Oh. Against me. Wait, Edgeworth, you mean... It was me. Huh. I was true criminal of DO6. I shot my father. Man, this is bringing up some serious, like, parental... This is the parental trauma episode, apparently. This is bad. What are we going to do, Nick? What can we do? I don't know. I don't think there's anything we can do. I do not. There's someone else who knows a lot about the DO6 incident. Maybe. Oh, now we go to Grossberg. There is, Nick! There's someone else who knows about the DO6! I'm just gonna finish off this dialogue. What's your relationship with Von Karma? They're lovers. He's my teacher, and a man who deserves respect. For it! I learned everything I know of courtroom techniques from him. So he's like my sister was to you, Nick. He is a perfectionist in all things. Court, his personal life. He's obsessed with doing everything perfectly. Perfectly, huh? Delicacy has taken on, and were left unsolved. And not one suspect was declared innocent, ever. But that's... I know. It's possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it is impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. All Von Karma does is his job, to find the suspect guilty, perfectly. In any case, it's nigh impossible to find a weakness in him. Until now! The weakness appear, he'll do everything in his power to make it go away. Edgeworth, if everything is true, you're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow. He's right! Now's no time to praise the enemy, Mr. Edgeworth. It's a strange situation in which I find myself, I'll admit. No kidding. Hey, why are you prosecuting? It's a prosecutor anyway. You used to look up to your dad, but he went to be a defense attorney, right? No, I'm defense attorney, right? He is prosecutor Edgeworth. I'm sorry. That was bad. I can self-deny reality like you. What do you mean? My father was taken from me, and you want me to defend criminals? Edgeworth! We have found the real criminal every time we've been on this case. Even if Turnabout Sisters did require just the tiniest bit of divine intervention from a... Oh no, Turnabout Samurai also required a bit of divine intervention from... Man, we get a lot of help from ghosts. I'm sorry, right? But I'm not that good of a person. Huh. You know what? I can respect his resolve. One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right? Yes, the man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yanni Yogi. Yeah, to the shooter, any way you look at it. Yet, he was found innocent. That defense attorney got him off the hook. Well, yeah, but here's the thing. There's a difference between a defense attorney that will plead insanity for a sane man to let him shoot a guy, and a defense attorney that will see, oh, a murder happened, and find the real murderer. That'd be Robert Hammond. On that day, 15 years ago, the three of us were trapped in that elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, we all suffered the oxygen deprivation. Edgeworth, you can't say it's an innocent man when you just confessed to being the guilty one. I had lost all memory of the murder. Lost your memory? Even now, I can't recall what's happened in that elevator. Okay, so I should have done that before presenting the letter and going through the... That was the crux of Yogi's attorney's arguments in court. He claimed that Yanni Yogi had been not of sound mind due to oxygen deprivation. Okay, but I'll believe that because in the flashback he's screaming about, "You're stealing my oxygen!" He was released due to lack of evidence. Innocent. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys. Even me? Man, the Ace Attorney Yowie fandom is suffering now. The Ace Attorney Toxic Yowie fandom, however, is eating good right now. Oh, man. I need to be more reserved. Mr. Grossberg. Ah, hello there. What's wrong? You look troubled. No kidding. I can't believe you're not. My. Just calm down and tell me what's happened. It's Mr. Edgeworth. He... I see. So, Edgeworth dreamt he shot his own father. It's only a dream! Only a dream! I wonder. What? If that's the case, then why do you two look so troubled, Well... Also, consider this. Yogi quite certainly holds a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth. So deep, he wants to frame him for murder. This seems to surmise that Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream. It was real. As you imagined. Miles Edgeworth threw the pistol to save his father. The pistol fired, and the deed was done. No, I don't believe it. Yogi was suspected of murder, and his career as bailiff was irrevocably wrecked because of insanity. Thus, he sought revenge on Miles Edgeworth. It's not like he said shot. He did not shoot revenge. This was his last chance, of course, with the statute of limitations so close. Oh. That is a surprising, like, just, very concise. When Edgeworth's father, he was a defense attorney, without peer. It sounds trite, but it's true. Well, he may have had one peer, now that I think about it. Your mentor, Mia Fey. Does this take place in like a small town or something? How do these people all know each other? I'm sorry, it feels so weirdly interconnected. That might just be because I never stayed in place for too long when I was growing up. My sister, Gregory Edgeworth, was very disapproving of Mr. Von Karma's techniques. That's no surprise. Von Karma is an extreme man. Forged testimonies and evidence are nothing to him. And he's still allowed to be a prosecutor? Meanwhile, when I want to cross-examine a witness, as is my right as a defense attorney, I'm put in contempt of court. I'm sorry, just... It's not fair. The result, he has a perfect win record in court. To beat him, Gregory Edgeworth tried to call attention to his methods. And he lost, and died in despair, as it were. I see. So if I were to call out Von Karma, maybe I would get shot by my own son. I say, as if I had one. I need to get a son. Let's go to the Sun store. What kind you want? Red, yellow, orange, supernova? The spirit medium. When Gregory Edgeworth was killed, the police called the spirit medium. Right. Understandable, ghosts are real in this world. That was your mother, Misty Fey. My mother was not Misty Fey. I am Gregory Edgeworth. I have been killed. The one who shot me was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi. Yet Yogi was found innocent. That's when my mother left us. Everyone called her a fraud. Oh. No way. That's right. Everyone thought she was, you see. Yet, now that I think about it, it seems the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost. Oh yeah, I get it. Because as far as the ghost knows, everything that went on in court is what actually happened. He didn't know that Miles was the one that shot him. He was convinced that Yanni Yogi, the man screaming at him about stealing oxygen, was the one that did the killing. Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him. I don't believe it. So you're saying he falsified his testimony? Yo! Or he knew that his son killed him and didn't want to get his son arrested, but that... You really think he would just go into court and lie like that? That Edgeworth's dad lied to protect his son? It's only a possibility, mind you. But a possibility nonetheless. Should I present the leather? That could be... I'm gonna present the leather. Oh, so this is the leather. It does seem that Yogi was following this leather when he killed Hammond. But why kill Robert Hammond? Harmon was a skilled defense attorney, but he defended clients not for their sake, but for his own. Oh, he was a blood-sucking lawyer! His own sake. He never trusted his clients, that one. The only thing he trusted was his own ability. Al, sounds like major trust issues. Be better. But he got his client found innocent, so it shouldn't matter. Actually, my dear, it's quite different. He won an innocent verdict for no one but himself. Yogi was a free man, but socially, he was ruined. Yeah, Hammond was a bad defense attorney because he didn't actually want to prove anything. He just wanted the fame of it all. That's why he went for a defense plea, or for an insanity plea, and not proving that he didn't murder. How does we know that there are indeed blood-sucking lawyers in the Ace Attorney series? Huh. You'll understand soon enough. Wait, what is it? This letter. I've seen this handwriting somewhere before. A long time ago. Whose handwriting was this? Do you have any idea who wrote this? Can't have been Yogi because he was following the instructions. Why would Edgeworth plan his own framing? What does Von Karma have to do with it? Oh, wait. Von Karma was called out for his method. Did Von Karma try and get Miles gone? Could be Manfred Von Karma. Von Karma? Well, he have something to do with this. Well, I'm not sure. Von Karma. Wait, you're right, my boy. Let's go! Process of elimination for the win! This is Von Karma's handwriting. I'm sure of it. I used to see it all the time on court reports. What? But that means the one who told Mr. Yogi to kill was... Correct. Manfred Von Karma himself. What does this mean, then? Ooh. Why would Von Karma want to frame Edgeworth? That's a good point, actually. Tell me about him. Oh no, I'm predicting. I'm predicting it because new evidence, a question's asked. Oh, I gotta go to talk. If it truly was Von Karma who wrote this letter, then he would know the truth. It was absolutely not me holding the mouse instead of having it on my desk and accidentally clicking talk. It was definitely prediction. He would know that Miles Edgeworth had accidentally killed his own father. He'll say as much tomorrow in court, I should think. He'll press the point until the court finds Miles Edgeworth guilty. Oh no. But how could Von Karma know about Mr. Edgeworth's past like that? Even Mr. Edgeworth thought it was just a nightmare. That I do not know. Did Von Karma kill the dad? I don't know how that would be possible, but, like, I don't know, maybe? Yet so I do know that Von Karma is both persistent and a perfectionist. He may be seeking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hurting his son. Oh yeah, good point, because Gregory called him out in the same way that I've been doing. Wait a second, something's not clicking with me about the whole DL6 thing. Guns have safeties. Throwing a gun should not set it off because any sane person, which I know is a bizarre thing to say, with a gun in an elevator that's loaded would have the safety on. This is insane. I'm gonna need to look at that gun again. Hold on. Is the gun here that would have a safety? But the DL6 gun that looked more like a. Oh wait. Oh wait. Do Glocks have? Hold up. Okay, so is the common pistol more. So in 2001. Oh. Okay. So which Glock is this? It could be a compact 9mm. It probably wasn't a Beretta. Ah. Oh, it's most likely a Glock 17. But the finishing looks like a Remington 1911. If it was a Remington, it should have had a safety. But if it was the Glock, then I don't think it did. Because... yeah. As far as I know... Oh, wait. So if it was a police pistol, in 2001, it was most likely a Glock 17, 9mm, semi-automatic. So there's a really good chance that it didn't have a safety. Why am I talking about this? This is... Well, no, they do have safeties there. I'm actually just getting triggers pulled. But that does make it fireable. Coco, is something wrong? Oh, you just want nubbins. Okay. It was 15 years ago. Von Karma met Gregory Edgeworth in court, and Von Karma did win. But he didn't make it through the trial unscarred. Okay, yeah, what's the deal with it then? What's happening in the trial between Edgeworth's dad and Von Karma? Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial. But Gregory Edgeworth accused Von Karma of faulty evidence. And though he lost the trial, Mr. Edgeworth's accusations stood. Yeah, I'm bad at talking. The dog is chewing on my shoe. You okay, Coco? Ah, I've been bitten. Ha. Faulty evidence? It was the only penalty Von Karma has ever received in his career as a prosecutor. Ow. Hey, calm down. It's okay. There you go. Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record. Wow! It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. A vacation? Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting. Really? He doesn't take vacations? Like, go to the sea or to the mountains? Don't tell me he's never been to Europe! You have strange ideas about vacations, Maya. In any case, that was the only time he took a vacation from work. I believe the penalty upset him quite a lot. Odd, if he wanted to keep a perfect record so badly. Why would he take such a long vacation? True! Hold on. Yeah. What do we do, Nick? Montgomery's gonna bring up the 06. You can bet on it. What if Mr. Edgeworth pleads guilty to the 06? I won't let him. Yes, Mr. Wright. I hate to say this. Ah. No, I actually just minimized everything. Okay, there we go. It was only 2 windows. But even accidental murder is murder, you know. I know that. I just believe in Edgeworth's innocence. I can't believe he killed someone. But Nick, Mr. Edgeworth admits it himself. His father must have lied to protect him from beyond the grave. I don't care. I know he's not guilty. Mr. Wright, if you say so, I suppose I could go check again. The police files might hold something of interest. Mr. Ghostberg, thank you. I can't promise anything. In fact, I think the chances of finding something are slim. I understand. You don't believe in ghosts. That's fair, yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. My perspective on ghosts is I want them to exist because I just find the idea of, oh, there's dead people around to be, oh, that's fun and interesting. But I'm not sure I actually believe that they are real. You know? There's one thing something on it being real. However, in the world of Ace Attorney, ghosts are absolutely real. That's been pretty firmly established because we've seen a ghost be channeled multiple times. Alright. Yeah, fair. See, that is very fair. Yeah, thank you. Okay, so Grossberg said to check the files. And there's hardly anyone here. Everyone's feeling for the old guy, Yogi. Ah, it's you. I don't think Gumshoe will be coming back today. He's staying out looking for someone. Sounds like Seb Gumshoe is pounding the pavement for real. I wonder if you check the records room again. Well, no, I can't have just anyone running around there. But I guess Mr. Montgomery's in there now anyway. No, don't let Von Karma near the evidence! Oh, no! This is gonna go badly. If Von Karma's near the evidence, then that means that it's gonna get falsified! Going as long as he's there. Von Karma? Yes, he just arrived, actually. Karma's in the records room. Nick, let's hurry! Yeah. Dusty as always. They were only here just yesterday. I'm sure they just haven't had time playing. What's wrong, Nick? Nothing. I was just noticing he isn't here. On Karma. Everybody just examine. Guys really keep evidence for current cases. I think those are some murder weapons. Others are question marks. Most of it just looks like random junk. Nick, what do you think this clothespin is for? Don't touch that. It's evidence. Oh no, she touched the evidence in another case. We're gonna have to defend her again. God damn it, Maya! Ourselves some here's one back there too. Forgotten cases, rotting away for eternity. Nick, let's go and get out of here. All this dust is getting to me. Oh, it'd be on this side then? With files that connect case reports, there's quite a large file of reports here. Wow, these are all case reports? Yeah, it's like a graveyard for police cases. Oh, that's morbid. I guess my sister's case report is in here too. Quietly gathering dust. Oh, the top! It looks like it falls into this glass case. Case so dusty that I can't see what's inside. Nick, it's locked. They must keep important case files in there. Feels like I'm talking faster when I'm voicing Phoenix. No clues there. Oh, an open drawer! I didn't even notice that until I was scanning. Huh, one of the drawers here is open. Someone must have been looking for it recently. The label says unsolved cases evidence. Oh. Okay, then. Unsolved cases. Nick! The file for the 06! It's completely empty! God damn it, Karma! Ah. I hate this prosecutor. They let Von Karma near evidence. That is not a good idea. What? Yeah, he is doing illegal stuff. He just won't stop. Ah! And I'm the one, and Maya's the one arrested for contempt of court. I'm allowed to use first person talking about Phoenix, right? Because I'm controlling him. Okay, voicing Karma. What are you doing in here? Von Karma! You. How do you know my name? Huh? Have we met? I don't like looking at him head on. That is, what are you saying? We see each other every day, don't we? We're Miles Edgeworth's defense team. Defense team? Ahem. I beg your pardon. I rarely remember defense attorneys. They are like bugs to me. Needless things to be crushed. I consider this guy as a just mentor. Ah. Edgewood. Mr. Edgewood is your student, right? A romanticist who can't shed that veneer of amateurism. Just like his father. Always second rate. Mr. Von Karma, you went next to ground Mr. Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you? Me? A grudge against a mere defense attorney. Why? Because you dared to blow to your otherwise perfect trial record? So you did. What I don't get is, why'd you take a son under your wing afterwards? Son of your most bitter rival. Coco, what is it? There you go. I'm just gonna keep this hand on your back this whole time, Coco. Squitchy, squitchy, squitchy. That, my dear attorney, is none of your business. Tomorrow's trial. Tomorrow will be the last day of this trial. It's been a while since I've had a defense attorney last that long. Still, you will lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth will admit his own guilt. Let's go to 15 years ago, you mean? You're quite the researcher. If you've done your homework so well, then certainly you must understand. You know what Miles Edgeworth will tell the court tomorrow. You were right. So when Karma is going to bring up Deus 6 in court tomorrow. No! This can't be happening. Okay, I don't think we should show him the leather, right? Thinking about it. Oh no! Because if we show Von Karma the leather, he'll know what we're doing. You know what? I'm going to... Look, I haven't had a lasting consequence from showing evidence, but... Miss Von Karma, have a look at this. This was you, wasn't it? You started Yanni Yogi to commit murder. Yanni Yogi. How many years has it been since I've heard him called by that name? He is a fool. I told him to burn it after he read it. So you admit it? You wrote Mr. Yogi this letter! Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thank you for taking the trouble to bring it to me. Oh no. Ah! You saved me a lot of needless hassle. What? Nick, what is that thing? Oh! A stun guy for self-defense. Whoa, he's gonna tase us! Holy shit! Whoa! That ain't... Nuh-uh! No way! Indeed. No! Is he gonna commit assault? 600,000 volts will course through your body like a dog touching an electric fence. 600,000... Oh, don't worry. People don't die from it, usually. No! This is the same man that had Maya arrested for contempt of court. Now, give me the letter. No! No! Whoa, what time? Nick, run! Ah! Oh god, she was knocked out. Maya! Out of my way. Ah! I shouldn't have shown him the leather. Ugh, he got us. Leather's gone, of course. I took the DL6 evidence. All of it. Black's having no clues. Wait. Maya jumped first. Maya, is she okay? Ugh. Maya! Oh, was she killed? Maya, open your eyes! Oh, shit! Maya's dead! What the hell? Hmm. That... Ah! Oh. Okay, she's not dead. The leather! Did he take it? Huh? Oh, yeah. Are you okay? I can't stop him. I jumped as far as I could, but one shot from that thing knocked me out cold. I'm useless. I'm no good as a lawyer or a medium. I can't even call my sister. Not even now, near the most. I wish I hadn't woken up at... Oh no, she wants to... No! No, I don't believe it. Maya! The lights are off, yeah. Just over. Self-comments first. Yeah, huh. Say, since the lights are off, have the police just left? Did they lock the door? Are we stuck in here? Maya, she's holding something. What is that? A bullet? The L6 incident, evidence number 7. Taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. I remember. Von Karn was foiling us when Maya jumped him. Oh, he has exploded. Stashed in a pocket! Not in the court record yet. I'll prove it to you, Maya. Hold on. They just copy-pasted the same bullet! Look, pistol bullet, DL6 bullet. Just have the same bullet, but put one of them in a bag! You're most definitely not useless. I'll prove it to you in court tomorrow. Is she gonna be... Oh! This is the cliffhanger? Yeah. I guess that was how you progressed, but... I couldn't have predicted that Von Karma would have a bleeding taser. Also, I guess we weren't locked in, Huh. Number 2. This is it. Judgment Day. Today, things are going to be settled at last. A lot of things. Ah! What's the big idea? Sorry, Nick. I only touched your shoulder. I guess the shock hasn't worn off from my run-in with the stun gun yesterday. Anyhow, today's the last day of the trial. Good luck, Nick. Yeah, thanks, Maya. Edge with the long gun as always. Hope my car doesn't push him too hard. Whoa! Von Karma's the criminal! Yeah! He knocked me out with the weapon! Von Karma committed assault! Can you say assault? No, that bit is dumb. I'm not putting a Dora the Explorer on you. What are you doing? Sorry, I'm sorry. I just thought I'd cheer you up with a pat on the back. Maya, maybe you should go outside and discharge. Right, good idea. Trying to electrocute anyone on your way out. Oh, yeah! up, pal? It's Gumshoe, right? Only he would say pal like that. What's gotten into that girl? The Gumshoe! I know what's gotten into her. 600,000 volts from Von Karma's taser. Good morning, Mr. Edgeworth. Good morning. How'd it go, Detective? Have no fear, as promised I've captured our runaway caretaker. I just brought him in. Took all night, pal. Thanks, Gumshoe. You must be tired. Actually, after that shot I've gotten the way in, I feel pretty good. Yeah, Maya electrocuted him into being healthy. He says he's forgotten his own name. That has to be a lie. Why would he want revenge on Edgeworth if he couldn't remember his past? He does remember, and I'm gonna prove it. Okay, Inferno. This thing I need to ask you genuinely, just so that I get a. I know if what I'm saying makes sense. Right now, on my stream chat feed, there is a message from Unspoken Deception saying cheap viewers at a link. Do you see that? Because if you don't see it, then I'm gonna stop commenting on them and just ban and move on. Got it, I'm banning them and moving on. Because it's most likely a ban evader, once again, trying to sell cheap viewers on a website. Which I am not interested in. Because that's not how you build a community. I don't want to pay people to view. And I don't particularly care about being paid right now. Court is now in session for the trial of Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Oh, that does mean that there would be no more cases of the people pay you to stream if I get famous, which is not likely. I don't know. I think at like 50 followers it is that you end up a member and start running advertisements. Which is like maybe the one source of income I might have from this. But beyond that, I don't see it happening. And even then, I'll only be advertising for as long as dog sitting is a thing that I do for my brother. Hey, Coco. The prosecution is ready. I think... Okay, it's about time for the dog to be taken out. I'm going to do that. Middle of the stream, as always. I'll see you in, like, maybe 10 minutes. Possibly 15. Coco, you didn't have to tear apart my headphones. I'm getting up. I'm already standing. I have to stream on the judge being shocked in time.
I have returned. Huh. Man, I feel like I've been taking out the dog earlier and earlier for these streams. Huh. I'm sorry about that, but I need to take care of Ammon. Okay, where is she? Does she need food? Ah. Oh, I guess not. Huh. She was just sitting in the brother's bed instead of going under mine. I don't know why should I have gone down there. Hmm. Well, I understand reason cats start going in boxes. Right. Very well. You have reached the final day of our proceedings in this trial. I ask the prosecution submit decisive evidence. Understood. Come on, don't be odd to silence by everything he says. Very well, Mr. Von Karma. Your opening statement. Right. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe's efforts, the boat rental shop's caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, the defense asserted that the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker has yet to confirm this. Knock at my door.
And I'm back. There was an unprompted family visit. Which, you know what? I should just start expecting it. Back-to-back things. So take out the dog, unprompted family visit. I was gone for a full 20 minutes. That's not... That's no good. I gotta get that straightened out, don't I? I would like to ask the defense to cross-examine him as much as necessary. Very well. Please bring the witness to the courtroom. Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I believe you all remember our witness. Ooh. He lives in a boat rental shop on the lake, from where he witnessed the incident. In addition, he has currently lost memory of his name and identity. Witness! Why did you run away yesterday? The witness was not running away, as he will now testify. I see. Very well. Please begin your testimony. Boy, I left court. I'm really sorry about just leaving yesterday like I did. So I wasn't running away or nothing. I went to buy some food for Polly, see? I figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. I mean, I do one of those motive things, right? And I don't got one. So my testimony yesterday stands as is. Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, shall we? He has to know his name. Yanni Yogi. You're Yanni Yogi, and I'm gonna prove it. I'm gonna have to press the witness. I'm just gonna press everywhere. I thought you were running away and not just leaving. You heard Larry's testimony and realized you were in danger. Now, Mr. Wright, there's no need to rush to conclusions. You find one to fight? Yeah! I guess I timed my leave perfectly because you needed to lock in, huh? As I said, the witness was not running away. Listen to the testimony. Yeah! In fact, they both do. Juan Karma and Yanni Yogi. Just press him on that. Hold it! You've lost much of your memory, is that correct? Yep. Seems like it. How do you know that you didn't have anything to do with this incident? Or maybe you're lying about not having your memory, You know exactly who you are. The witness is careless and not good witness to court. Yes, exactly! Von Karma is evidently lying. I'm in a terrible court with a terrible judge and a terrible witness and a terrible prosecutor. If you claim he's lying, then show the court proof. Must be, George's head. It's impossible. I'm glad you've come to your senses, Mr. Wright. Very well. Witness, please continue. How do you say you had no motive? I'd say you do. You had a grudge against Edward and the victim, Robert Hammond. That's why you took revenge on them, right? So as dementia can make you forget your own name, but this kid doesn't seem like he has dementia or Alzheimer's or any other thing. Yeah, this guy is evidently... he has a vague memory problem. That's the extent of it. It's, should probably excuse him from court at all. Not here. No witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. He can't hold a grudge. It's impossible. If his name has memory, otherwise it's gonna be the same thing over and over until trial ends. Might I say something, Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. You were saying the same thing now over and over. Even calling the witness's memory of the past or lack thereof into question. But does this really have anything to do with the current case? Of course, Your Honor. The witness has said he has nothing to do with this case and no motive. Both of these statements are lies! You really think people just go into court and lie like that?
Order! Order! Mr. Wright, there's a serious problem with your claim. Or are you saying you know who this witness is?
Of course, Your Honor. Now this is interesting. I would like to know myself. So, who is he?
Don't play dumb, Von Karma. Mr. Wright, please tell us this witness's name.
He doesn't remember the present, only of the things several years ago, then why is he... Yeah! Wait, no. Thing is, specifically it's saying he has no memory of the things several years ago, only the present. But that begs into question why he doesn't know his name, because people would call him by his name. They're conveniently saying that he remembers nothing except for the crime happening. It's a very stupid case. That man is the Yanni Yogi, a former court bailiff. It's... it's so stupid just looking at the case. But looking at how it affects the characters, it's brilliant. But it's still stupid as a case.
Yogi? That name seems familiar. Oh! Yanni Yogi from the 06 incident.
Here's the judge of the part of it. It was such a famous case.
But what does this mean?
Your Honor, if this man is Mr. Yogi, then he has a clear motive. Just... Jumping to conclusions again, Mr. Wright. This man, this witness, is Yanni Yogi. Fascinating. However, how do you propose to prove this to the court? This is a court of law, as you may recall. You need proof. And allow me to repeat once more that the witness has lost his memory.
Isn't it? As news now. Can't prove he's Yogi right here, right now. And I've got nowhere else to go. Nick! How are you gonna prove it? How can you prove that he's the only Yogi? It's okay. It's quite simple. Your Honor. Please take this man's fingerprints. Then we'll compare them to the fingerprints on the file for Yanni Yogi 15 years ago. Oh, that's so smart! Because I know that forensic evidence is largely falsified and all that. The court does not. If he lost his memory, he's not useful. Exactly! But they're arguing that he lost his long-term memory, but he specifically has his short-term memory. Which, sure, I guess could work. But it doesn't let him be good for court. I see. That makes sense. I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright. Why? The witness has no fingerprint. Oh, come on! You can't be serious. What? What? No fingerprints? You see, before you were a caretaker, I worked at a chemical plant. I burned my fingers working with this stuff. Yep. Wait, that doesn't even make sense! Because if he has the long-term memory loss, then he wouldn't remember the chemical plant! You can't just have this selective memory! Next you're gonna tell me that you remember your childhood, but you don't remember your name. Yogi, you sneak! You burn your fingerprints off to hide your past! Yeah, they came with a lie that doesn't fit with the memory lie! Well, if the witness has no fingerprints, I guess we'll not be able to prove his identity. No. No. Well, what will you do, Mr. Wright? It seems that the case has been decided, no? No. It happened. I have everything. I just can't prove it. No, can't identify because I can't lose. There's be another way. There is no one who can testify as to who this witness is. No one. Nick, what are you gonna do? I didn't even consider that he might have erased his fingerprints. Get a blood sample. They probably didn't get a blood sample from 15 years ago. What do I do? Well, Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to cross-examine his parrot for a little comic relief, Yeah, very funny. You're a sore winner, Von Karma. Wait a second! Hold on! Oh my god! Let's fight, yeah! Cross-examine his parrot. Oh no, we're gonna do it! What is it, Nick? No, you're not going to... Your Honor, the defense would like to take Mr. Von Karma up on his proposal. This parrot is gonna be our witness. take Mr. Von Karma up. On my proposal. Exactly, Your Honor. I would like to cross-examine the witness's first parrot. Yeah, okay, I admit it. You're right, Inferno, this is a stupid case. Karma doesn't remember anything behind his case, but Karma also doesn't remember anything. Yeah, and Karma said that... No, and the caretaker said that he remembered running the chemical plant, which was before the case. Does he remember nothing? Does he remember the case? Does he remember the long-term factory? Sorry, I had to smack something and my bed was the closest thing. Oh boy. This parrot. Order! Order! Well, what do you think, Mr. Von Karma? Need you even ask? This is a farce. I object. Wait a second. You're the one who suggested cross-examine the parrot, Von Karma. I have a right to do as you suggested! Well, if you're so desperate, then please, be my guest. Never the appears over here and so much, I never would get so much anger as... Yeah! This man is infuriating! I had a whole blow up on my on a friend's Discord over it. I could show you a screenshot that I sent to a different group. The name scribbled out. I'm gonna... Hold on a sec. I'm gonna grab the image and just... Ooh. I had a whole blow up to my friends over Von Karma contempt of court. Also, I messed up the spelling, so I ended up saying right the same way you spell Phoenix right, and not the correct way. Yeah. Ah! Nah, go ahead and curse in the chat. I end up cursing on stream. I don't do so often, but I do indeed curse on stream. Huh. It's pretty rare, though. I try to keep my mouth clean, but Von Karma's worth it. Of course, should you go through with this, and nothing comes of it, and I hope you're ready for the consequences. Nick, this is crazy! Well, still want to go through with your little game? Yes. Let the parrot take the stand. I'll cross-examine her, Your Honor. This is the most ridiculous thing I have ever heard. It tells me every person's testimony, every piece of evidence. Except the parrot! The last chance. At least, I think so. Ooh. Bailiff, bring in the parrot. Ooh. Huh. That's Boy the Bird. Please, tell us your name. Name! This is ignoring me. That's her to be ignored by a bird. Yeah! Poor judge. Very well, witness. Who is your owner? Please, testify for us. Hello! Hello! Ah! Certainly the most concise testimony we've had so far. Huh. Very well. Be in your cross-examination. Right. What are you gonna do, Nick? I don't know. What do we do, Maya? Hello. Hello. Press. Witness. He can't just say hello and supposed to get anywhere. Why don't you testify? Maya, you talk to her. Right, what do I say? Have we forgotten something? As I recall, 2 days ago. Polly, have we forgotten something? What? Don't forget the 06! What? Ooh. If we can get Polly to say that here, that will prove that the caretaker had something with the 06. Polly, have we forgotten something? Hello, hello. True! All he does is interrupt me. He doesn't even make a good argument. He just stops me from making an argument. Yeah. I didn't consider that, Inferno. Because not only does he interrupt us, he interrupts the judge. He tells the judge what to do. He gives orders to the all-powerful force in the courtroom. He interrupts us asking the witness questions. He interrupts the witness answering questions. He's an argument, and as the caretaker is stupid and can't remember. Right. Yeah. And then the caretaker does remember shit. And then he ignores it. Ah. That's not what you're supposed to say. Forgot. Somebody forgot. Hello. Huh? That's not right, Nick. If you won't say it. Just won't you say it. Something the matter, Mr. Wright. Wait. Don't tell me Von Garm expected this. He gonna retrain the parrot, could he? Can you train her not to respond when asked if we have forgotten anything? No. Eyes and Beyonce Polly Jenkins. Ooh. This could contribute something. Can't say it. Okay, I'm gonna testify. What's your name? Because if we expose it as Polly, then we can bring up Polly Jenkins in the DL6 record. Polly, what's your name? Polly. Mr. Wright, I think we've established that this character's named Polly. Does this have anything to do with their owner's identity? Of course it does. Ha! Fascinating. You claim that the parrot's name will prove our owner's identity? Then show us this proof. Nick, do you think you're taking the bluffing a little too far? Listen, we're not here to answer the question of who's the caretaker. We're to prove that he is the Yogi. All we have to do is type in Polly to Yogi. Your Honor, prove that parrot's name reveals the caretaker's identity is... the DL6 case file? That's quite a large file you have there. Which page this proof on, then? Show us, or stop wasting our time. Very well. Mr. Wright, please show us the page. Where in this file is the information connected to this ferret's name? Okay, hold on a sec. I gotta check specifically that... okay, it's suspect data. Let's check the title. It's on suspect data page. This page is all the information about Yanni Yogi. Whether he was arrested, his fiancée committed suicide, see? Indeed it does say that, yes. What was his fiancée's name? Polly Jenkins. Polly! We got him, boys! Exactly, Your Honor. He wanted to remember the name of his fiancée who committed suicide. That's why my name is Parrot after her. I see. I guess that is possible. Bah. A mere coincidence. That's all. My granddaughter has a dog she calls Phoenix. Well, Mr. Phoenix Wright, does this make you my granddaughter's fiancé? This guy had kids? He had grandkids! Also, yeah, it's probably a lie. You're right, Inferno, it is probably a lie. But, yeah. She's only 7 years old. Indeed. I did not believe this man had reproduced. Alone is a little weak for evidence in a murder trial. We'll need some other corroborating evidence. How am I gonna find that? Nick, we're getting closer! One more, if we get one more piece of evidence. Right, but what? Very well, witness, you may continue. Okay, how are we gonna get proof that the owner is Yogi? There's one more question to ask. Witness, can't stay alone. It's supposed to get him, right? Testify. Right, okay, what do I say? What's the safe number? Okay, let's see the number, let's see. The safe? Why? Let's try to say anything, okay? Polly, what's the number to the safe in the shack? 1228, 1228. What? Why, what a reckless parrot. Well, Mr. Wright, you want to tell me that doesn't have anything to do with the caretaker? Actually, it does. Because if we go to DL6, 1228! Ha! Ridiculous. How can the number to a safe Tell us who the caretaker is. Show us your proof. What could possibly link this number to the caretaker's true identity? The DL6 incident. The DL6 case file. What is this obsession you have with that case? Mr. Wright, where in this file is something relating to that safe number? Case summary. It's on the case summary page. The case summary? Specifically, the date on which the DL6 incident occurred! The date of the incident? December 28th. Why, that's today's date, 15 years ago. And the number on that safe is 1228. Ah! He used the date of the DL6 incident as the number for his safe, Your Honor. Man, this is so reckless of him. That's how important that date was to him. I see. It certainly is an interesting coincidence. People often do set their secret numbers to dates. Yeah, I count. My PIN number is 0230 for February 30th. That's the day I was born. Bah. This is not tangible proof.
Hold it!
Whoa! What? Is there a problem with my testimony? Sustained. The objection of "shut up, Karma" has been sustained by the court. I set my ATM card's number to 001 because I'm number 1. Oh, sadness. Wait, what's the sadness here? The fact that Von Karma just revealed his ATM number to us and we can steal all his money? This has nothing to do with a date. Nothing. That's enough. I think we've reached a conclusion here. This is a mere coincidence. That's all. Give you the money? Yeah, we gotta steal Von Karma's credit card, because we know the PIN number now. True, that is a possibility. However, two coincidences at the same time seems more like a pattern to me. What are you saying? Summon the caretaker of the bookshop, immediately! Witness. Tell us your name. Wait. This witness, he doesn't remember. No, it's okay. Whoa, he's awake and alert! Wait, this isn't right! I've accomplished what I wanted to do. I'm done. Nick, you look totally different! This is the real Yogi, I think. Finally. He's lying fear with his true identity. Acting for 15 years. Well, let me ask you again. Please say your name for the court. My name is Yanni Yogi. 15 years ago, I was a bailiff in this very court. Order! Order! Yanni Yogi, so was it you who killed Robert Hammond? And tried to frame Miles Edgeworth for his death? Yes, it was me. I did it. You put me on the witness stand 15 years ago. Robert Hammond. He said it was mentally unsound. We did know it! We figured it out! He told me it would make me innocent, get me off the hook. So, I pretended to have brain damage. Yo! I was innocent, really, but he didn't believe me. We won the trial, but I lost everything. I lost my job, my fiance, my social stand. Man. I love a game that makes you feel smart. It's like a unique kind of experience to have. Then, this year, 15 years later, a package arrived. It was a letter and a pistol. Wait. No, okay, I was about to ask, can you even send pistols through mail? Then I had the thought, oh, it's 2001. Might be before the big thing that's happened for national security. But it's December, so it's after the big thing that's happened for national security. Also, it's 2016, so it's not even 2001 in universe. I'm pretty sure it's not legal to mail firearms. Guns be sent by registered mail and with no marking of any kind of indicate near the contents. Any person proposing to mail a handgun must file with a postmaster at the time of mailing an affidavit signed by the addressee. Okay, so you can mail it, but it leaves a paper trail, which Von Karma would not want. The plan was written out in careful detail. It was a plan for me to take my revenge on the people who ruined my life. I didn't care who had sent it. I thought this was my chance. After 15 years, this was it. Finally, a chance to have my revenge on Robert Hammond and Miles Edgeworth. I have no regrets. Wait a moment. Revenge against Miles Edgeworth? What do you mean? I'm not able to speak on that matter. Why don't you ask Mr. Edgeworth yourself? Anyway, I admit it. I was the one who killed Robert Hammond. If it was my life, it would have been easily solved, because Von Karma would have been arrested already. That's what we're dealing with here. There were multiple points where it left a paper trail. He forged evidence, stole evidence, assault. Von Karma, where is Mr. Yogi? Under arrest, Your Honor. I saw no room for error in his confession. In real life, it would have been easily solved. But in real life, you wouldn't have a parrot testifying. Then the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, is innocent. In this case, at least. Very well. The defendant, please take the stand. There are a few mysteries left unsolved. Still, you are cleared of suspicion for this particular case. So let's pass judgment on the murder of Mr. Robert Hammond. Any objections? I don't believe it. Why isn't one saying anything? Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Let's go! Woo! Yeah, baby! That's what we're talking about? That is all. This court is adjourned. Objection? Did someone just say objection? It wasn't Von Karma. No! Edgeworth! Wait, but that means... No. Edgeworth, Your Honor. I object to your judgment. What do you mean? I'm not innocent at all. As you have heard, Yanni Yogi killed Robert Hammond in revenge. But, revenge for what? Nick! Edgewood is trying to confess! He's gonna say he's guilty! He's gonna tell him he's the murderer in the DO6 incident! He's gonna tell him he killed his own dad! My guy, wait like a couple hours so that you can't get arrested for this. Please! Oh, what do I do? Raise an objection. Gentlemen, past. I object to this outburst. Didn't something like this happen yesterday, too? I believe a certain witness raised an objection after a guilty verdict was passed. That'll be Larry. We must hear this new statement. You must hear Miles Edgeworth. He's right. We have a duty to hear Mr. Edgeworth out. For 15 years, I have a recurring dream. A nightmare. It's only a nightmare. That's what I told myself. But now I know it wasn't a dream. Yanni Yogi wasn't the killer. You mean, in the instant where your father died? In the distance of the shot, it wasn't suicide either. Everything else was clear as day. The murderer. The criminal in the DO6 incident. It was me. Your Honor, I confess my guilt. I am guilty for DO6. The statute of limitations of which ends today. The culprit is me! Damn, Edgeworth. Bang, bang, bang. Order, order! This is certainly unexpected. The defendant, declared innocent, is confessing to a different crime. A crime which the statute of limitations runs out today. I'm not really sure we should deal with this. Bah, it's obvious. We hold a trial. Right here, right now. We try this man for his crime of 15 years ago. I think I would like to take a 5-minute recess. During this time, I'll consider the appropriate course of action to take. Court is adjourned. We have another one. Odds. I'm sorry, Wright. I've just wasted all of your effort. No. I'm messing up my voices! Oh no. And the Mr. Edgeworth, I just don't believe it, sir. And you kill your dad? I once believed it myself, Detective. But it's the truth. I deserve to be punished. Murder is murder, no matter what the circumstances. This is crazy, just crazy! Nick, what are you doing? Huh? Oh, I was just reading through the court record once more. I made my case ready. Your case? For what? Huh? Isn't obvious? I'm gonna Miles Edgeworth is innocent. Let's go! What are you talking about, pal? You submitted to it. You can press that I did it. In court. I'm sorry, Edgeworth. I don't believe your nightmare. What? It's just a dream. It's not real. The truth is right here in this court record. In any case, tighten your belts. The real fight's just beginning. I'll prove you're innocent. Trust me. Right. Right. 2:30 p.m. My guy couldn't have waited like 11 hours to confess his guilt. Now then, I would like to resume our trial. Judge, Miles Edgeworth has admitted his own guilt. He has confessed his crime. Let us begin by hearing his testimony. Then, though pointless, let the defense do their cross-examining. The limitations on the DL6 incident runs out today. Though it's unconventional for me, I'd like to run this one by the book. Yo, my guy's actually following the rules of court for once? I don't believe it. I see. Does the defense have any objections? No, Your Honor. On Karma, you knew this was gonna happen from the very beginning, didn't you? Ooh. Very well. Will Miles Edgeworth take the stand? I just don't believe it. Will the witness state his name and profession? Miles Edgeworth. I'm a prosecuting attorney. Mr. Edgeworth, 15 years ago, you mistakenly killed your father, Gregory Edgeworth. Is this correct? It is correct. Then testify about this matter to the court. Someone's dream yesterday, I know something. One detail didn't quite fit. Very key when we get to work. What detail? Let me check this. I'm saying, quick on scene, there, maybe lost your son, one bullet found the heart. Oh! The murder was fired twice! What was the second shot? Okay. Big photo overhead map. Oh! Oh! There's... Okay. There's a shot through the window, too. Just like there's one on... Oh! That's the case that... Okay. Please, please. The 06 incident. That day, I had gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials. As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in an elevator. My father and Mr. Yugi lost their composure and began to argue. Just then, something heavy fell at my feet. I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. A moment later, there was a single gunshot, then a stream. There's our contradiction! Single gunshot! I'm pointing, but y'all can't see me pointing, so I'm just gonna... There. It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day. That's all. Until now, you thought this memory was a dream. I never 5 hours. The elevator ran out, and I lost my memory of the events. The cursor pointed. Yeah. I had to make sure I was moving my mouse, because I don't... Here's the thing. The cursor disappears after being idle for a while to me. I don't know if it... Okay, so it does do the same for you, so I do have to manually move it. Events. Ah, the same claim Mr. Yogi has made. Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor. The 06 incident. Yeah, I understand the cursor did point Inferno. I remember going through and specifically setting it for this game to have the cursor visible on screen. I set it invisible when I was doing the Pokemon stuff because I didn't want to just have it floating in the middle of the gameplay. Us. Let's leave. Okay. Present. a single gunshot. Are you sure you only heard one gunshot? Yes, I'm sure of that. I heard a shot and a scream, and everything faded. I was unconscious until the rescuers came. I see. No, Your Honor. Unfortunately, you don't! Look at the file one more time. This plain contradicts the witness' testimony. You do enjoy dragging out that file, don't you? I don't accept this evidence, unless you can tell us what page it's on. You gotta stop making this same argument, Karma. It doesn't work. Which page contradicts Miller's Edgeworth's testimony? Okay, it was in the victim data, right? Yeah. Victim data. Look at the victim data in this file. It says it quite plainly. The murder weapon was fired twice. Miles Edgeworth only had one gunshot, yet the murder weapon was fired twice. The first shot was the accidental firing when the pistol was thrown. So, who fired the remaining shot? Inferno, you're right. Let Phoenix Wright speak. Of course, you realize that if he lets Phoenix Wright speak, he loses, because Phoenix Wright has good points. Von Karma has the option to either be a little bitch about it, or lose. And he's gonna lose anyway, so it's both. Was there, perhaps, another shooter who fired that second shot? Your Honor, as I'm sure you're aware, this incident occurred 15 years ago. The evidence is dated. The pistol did fire twice. However, we do not know when that second shot was fired. It might have been fired the day before the incident. There's no proof that the second shot had anything to do with this incident. What? Yeah, there is. Right there. In the window. Because if a bullet right there, Now, you may be thinking, oh, it just pierced him and went through the window after. But you're wrong! Because this bullet was taken from his heart. I see. You have a point, Mr. Wright. The murder weapon was fired twice, as we have heard. One of those shots was fired by the defendant, a boy at the time. Do you have any proof that the other shots fired had something to do with the case? Yes. Your Honor, I think I would be able to show you proof. What? Impossible. Oh, we got him off guard. We're winning this. No, Mr. Monkarma. Save your surprise for after you've seen the evidence. Very well, Mr. Wright. Show us your proof. You have evidence that the second firing of the pistol is related to this incident. Look at this photograph. This is a photograph. This is a photograph of the scene of the crime 15 years ago. I can see that the victim lying there is Gregory Edgeworth. This was the murder was fired twice at the time of the incident. This photo proves it! So let me get this straight. This photo proves 2 shots were fired. Where? Your Honor, please. Please get a clue! Yeah! Screenshotting. Stupid judge. Photo. Right there. As should be obvious, the contradiction is here. I see a bullet hole in the door. Your Honor, Gregory Edgeworth was killed by a shot from the pistol, yet there is also a bullet hole in the elevator door. We also know the murder weapon was fired twice. Thus, someone other than Edgeworth fired that second shot. Yeah, the music's picking up. Order! Order! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? It's simple, Your Honor. At the time of the incident, 2 shots were fired. One went into Gregory Edgeworth's heart, the other hit the elevator door. Remember that the defendant lost consciousness after the shot he fired rang out. In conclusion, we must agree that the second shot was fired by someone else. Mr. Wright, who could that someone else be? The murderer, of course. Oh, I love Smug Phoenix. I knew I should have stepped in before your wild fantasies got out of hand. Mr. Wright, look once more at the DL6 incident case file. Look closely. Try the case summary page. So it's on page 1. Look what is written there. Not a single clue was found on the scene. Yeah! Because seeing Phoenix be smug, he has a right to be smug. You get it? If the pistol had indeed been fired 2 times, then the other bullets would have been discovered on the scene. He does have a point. The second bullet has never been fired. I'm gonna be a bit of a clown for a bit right now. Hear me out. So, shot Edgeworth fired, went to the elevator door. But then was stopped by something. Possibly a person. Well, Von Karma, by Grossberg's admittance, took a long vacation after the case. Why would he take a long vacation if he wants to keep his record? He was in recovery. Because that bullet hit Von Karma. Von Karma took the opportunity, killed the guy who tarnished his perfect record, Gregory Edgeworth, but didn't take the bullets out of his shoulder. Oh, wait, but there had to be medical records. Unless... I mean, since it's the same illustration of a bullet as used for the current case's bullet, then there's a good reason to believe that it's a .22 caliber. Which is very survivable, especially if it doesn't hit the heart or the brain, which it probably wouldn't. There's a good chance he might just still have the bullet in him. Why? Because a second bullet does not exist. The bullet that claimed Gregory Edgeworth's life was the one fired by his own son. That is the truth of this matter. The whole truth. It was undoubtedly something else that made that bullet hole in the door. Honestly, I might just be crazy. But he does tend to... Order! I will have order! I have seen his surprise sprite and does grasp his shoulder, so maybe that's where the bullet hit. That's a survival spot. Mr. Wright has proven one thing to us quite clearly. That the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. However, as Mr. Von Karma says, the second bullet fired was not found. It's highly unlikely that the police merely overlooked this second bullet. So all we have is the single bullet fired. I'm afraid I have to discount the defense's claim. I praise the judge for his wisdom in this matter. Ah! How did this happen? I don't believe that it didn't exist. Was I wrong? I'm wrong about this whole incident? What are you doing, Nick? Aren't you raising an objection? Sorry, Maya. What? It looks like I was wrong. Nick? The bullet wasn't there, and all my conjectures are for nothing. No. What are you doing, Nick? You said you get Edward declared innocent. I'm sorry. When I saw the photograph, I thought that 2 shots had been fired. So certain of it, I thought I'd won. But there was another person, someone else who fired the killing shot. And now, I was wrong to think it could be that simple. But the same bullets can't have made both holes! This has stood unsolved for 15 years. Nick. Well, it seems we have finally cleared up this incident. Only 1 bullet was found at the scene of the crime. That shot was fired by Miles Edgeworth. Precisely. I would like to ask one thing of Miles Edgeworth before passing my verdict. Have you been paying attention to the trial so far? Yes, Your Honor. Do you have any objections? No, I do not. So you killed your father, though that was not your intention? Yes, I did. Oh no. He's accepted the guilt. Very well. The limitations on the murder of Gregory Edgeworth runs out today. No. Therefore, I must pronounce the verdict on the defendant today, right here. Right now. Indeed. Does anyone have any objections? And before. It's like my first day in court. There's so many things I know I should be saying, but my mind's on blank. I can't find the words. Mr. Wright. Your Honor. I object. Mr. Wright, on what grounds do you object, It's the Edgeworth thing! I was hoping I'd figure it out while I was objecting. Oof. Nick! I don't know. This case is perfect. Oh no. Man. Ah! It must exist. Second bullet. What? What did you say? Nothing. Second bullet must exist, but where? Someone took it. It seems waiting is not going to produce any answer, Mr. Wright. Wait, Your Honor. The second bullet, it existed! What? We've just heard proof that it did not exist. Or is that, Your Honor? We're asking here. Someone took it from the scene of the crime. That's what's happened. But who? The murderer. The murderer? Then tell us just who is this murderer. I'm saying about that one. The criminal took the second bullet, but why? Huh? First of all, how would they have found it? It's not easy to find a straight bullet, Mr. Wright. There's some pressing need for the murderer to search for that bullet. The murderer didn't need it. I have spent time looking for a straight bullet. Got a clue. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? Bah, the murderer had no reason to take that bullet. You don't admit it, but it's true. Had to take it. Where was that mean? You're thinking too normal. Think crazy. Also, I appreciate Mia just flashing on the screen.
Oh my god, Karma got shot!
Don't think my vote was taken. But had to... Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Oh, the murderer, no one's had anything but from the scene, but the murderer had to take that bullet. Had to, Mr. Wright? What do you mean? Well, for instance, maybe the bullet that hit the murderer? The bullet hit the murderer? Just saying, for instance, I mean, if it hit you, you'd have to take it with you, wouldn't you? So you could perform surgery right there. You know. Wait a second. I was just on my head, but what if that's really what's happened? Let me get this straight. So at the time of the murderer themselves was shot. Then they left with the second bullet still inside of them. Thus leaving only one bullet at the scene of the crime? And yes, I guess that's how it would work, yes. But there's a problem with that. The other two people were rescued from the elevator. Miles Edgeworth and Yanni Yogi were both unharmed. So that would mean the murderer came from outside, yes. He's so nervous, but it makes so much sense. And I want to blame Karma because he's a little bit... Two men fight inside the elevator. The boy picks up the pistol and throws it. Charges in the bullet. Bullet goes through the elevator door and hits the murderer outside. But his consciousness. And the murderer opens the elevator door and sees the men inside. Mr. Wright, you're truly the most unpredictable defense attorney I've ever known. I can tell you're grasping, yet I cannot deny the possibility of what you say. What are you saying? Deny it! Deny it! Ooh, he's so nervous. No one involved with the incident was wounded. There was no murderer. That was the time of the incident. He's right. I can't think of anyone. Hey, Nick! Huh? I just thought of something really crazy. Crazy? Remember what Mr. Grossberg said yesterday? Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record. Oh my god, Von Karma actually did it. No! No! I just hate the guy! Wow. It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that. Oh. Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he'd taken in his many years of prosecuting. What if Von Karma didn't take the vacation because of shock, but took it because he was injured? Which would mean, it could only mean one thing. He was the murderer in the DO6 incident. It was the man who shot Gregory Edgeworth. It was Von Karma! Oh man. Something wrong, Mr. Wright. You seem dazed. No, Your Honor. Well, you have indicated the possibility that the murderer came from outside. Can you give us the name of your suspect? Is it now? Ooh, should we say it now? I think Von Karma's probably on edge. Screw it. Your Honor, there's a suspect. One lone suspect. Well, those are interesting news. Very well, Mr. Wright. Who is your suspect? That's right. Hey, Maya is being smart and helpful for once. Huh. It's funny, the one time she can't summon her sister to help us is the case where she pulls the most weight. She got arrested for the case. She's getting Phoenix to think. What? Von Karma! Von Karma. You mean the Von Karma, the prosecutor, the one standing right over there? Bah. You don't object? I see no need. Why honor this ridiculous outburst with my objection? My guy, that's basically admitting guilt. You're an idiot. Because you took a vacation for several months during the day after the incident. You pride yourself on a perfect record. Or you take such a long vacation without any reason. So you're claiming that I took a vacation to heal my injury from the incident? Fascinating. Prove it. I would have needed surgery now. Where are they going to the knife at, Mr. Wright? Bring the doctor that operated on me. Have him testify. Nick, let's find out whose doctor is. It's no use. Edgeworth? I know Von Karma, perhaps too well. He's perfect. He wouldn't leave clues. Right in time for surgery. That would leave a doctor as a witness. Nor is that perfect. So what, Nick? Did Von Karma pull the bullet out by himself? That's insane! I mean, you can live with a bullet in your shoulder. I'm not the guy who did that. No, he couldn't have. You can't just pull bullets out of yourself. Right? You need equipment. Wait, what does that mean? A bullet has to be somewhere. But where? Yeah, wait, you're right. Inspect his shoulder. I was wondering why this was in the court record. Yeah! Well, Mr. Wright, can you produce evidence to prove that I was shot? Alright, Von Karma, I'll prove it. Not even use evidence. I know how you like it so much. What? The evidence proof Von Karma's shot is... the metal detector! Von Karma's perfect. He wouldn't risk surgery, leaving an evidence trail. So then I asked, where is that bullet now? I think it's unlikely that Von Karma performed surgery on himself. You don't mean... I do. There's a possibility that the bullet is still inside Von Karma! Ooh. It's not even possible for all these years. Well, there's one way to find out. We use this metal detector. Well, Von Karma, I'm gonna run this over you and see what we find. Oh, he is grasping his shoulder! Yeah! Just seeing that rejective ooh in chat. Good job, Inferno. I refuse. You refuse? But refusing this means you acknowledge that the bullet is still inside you. Ooh. Order! 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 Your Honor, the defense requests we be allowed to use the metal detector. Judge, I call for a suspension of this trial. This is an invasion of privacy. You can't suspend this trial. The statute of limitations ends today. The limitations run out in this case today. Yeah, you get it, Phoenix. Oh yeah, I love Ace Attorney. I wasn't too big on it before actually playing it for myself, but man. Enough! I permit the use of the metal detector. This one, Karma. You will submit yourself to testing. Nick, what is that? What does this mean? I don't know. We have to give it a shot. Let's go! It reacts something's inside his right shoulder! The bullet! Mr. One Karma? You! It was you! He got a separate surgery to put a metal plate in his shoulder. I knew it would happen, and so I remained silent. Indeed, there is a bullet in my shoulder. However, it has nothing to do with this incident. What? I was shot in the shoulder long before the... What? Long before the DL6 incident? Yeah, the Phoenix Wright is Turn trilogy goes on sale for super cheap. That's how I ended up getting it. I just wish the Apollo Justice trilogy did the same, but I can't really ask that because I haven't even finished this. We're not even a third of the way through this trilogy, actually. I claim that the bullet in my shoulder has no relation to DL6. Well, Mr. Von Karma, can you prove that? Prove? I have no obligation to prove anything. You're in the courtroom! It is Mr. Wright who must prove something here, not I. Mr. Wright? Well, can you prove it? Can you prove that the bullet in Von Karma's shoulder was from DL6? Of course he can't. You don't have any evidence of the DL6 case. Because you took it out. It's because Von Karma stole it! With no proof, you cannot convict me of any crime. But... the DL6 bullet is... I know for a fact it is not $1,000. I'm not an idiot. I know that's a comparatively close comparison. It's like $10.90, something like that. It's about $11. That I know that because that's the price I got for the game. See, you got closer. That first comma should be a period. Because the way it's framed, you're framing it, it's still $1,092.10. So sorry, Mr. Wright. No, I'm the one who's sorry, Mr. Von Karma. What? You were close. One day away from freedom. But you see, I have proof! What? Would have thought you would dig your own grave trying to convict Edgeworth. I can link that bullet and your sword to the L6 incident. Never That's valid. That's entirely fair. It's weird. Because the way that United States dollars go is that dollars are the primary currency, and then cents are treated like a fraction of it. So you use a decimal point there, even though you could have something for just 5 cents and no dollars. It's bizarre. Do anything. And that, yeah, that's fair. The American currency. Huh. It's relatively simple when you know it, but also the way that we do it is weird. Nickel, dime, quarter. There's... So, okay, so it goes penny, increments of 1. Nickel, increment of 5. Okay, is it going to continue incrementing to 5? No, dime exists, which is incrementing from the nickel by 2. Okay, so does it go from dime to a 20-cent coin? No, quarter, 25 cent. Now it's incrementing by 1.5. No, 2.5. That's fair, yeah, just doing stuff with euro. Yeah, you're sticking to your home currency, which makes, you know, complete sense. You're not traveling. You don't live in a country that uses USD. Yeah. And here's my final proof. The DL6 bullet. That's a bullet? Where did you get that? This is the bullet used in the DL6 incident. It was taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edgeworth. The bullet is preserved quite nicely, with all the ballistic markings intact. Ballistic markings. You may recall the term. It came up in the first trial, 2 days ago. Ballistic markings are the fingerprints of a weapon. All bullets fired from a gun are marked with that weapon's unique pattern. By examining the markings, you can tell which weapon fired the bullet. It's quite accurate. I mean, in real life, it's definitely not, but you know. You have 2 bullets in our possession. One, the bullet from Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other, Mr. Van Karma, is the bullet buried in your shoulder. We analyze both bullets. Then, the markings matched. We would know that both bullets had to be fired from the same gun. The very same pistol, in other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Edgeworth. Mr. Von Karma, you will ask for the bullet from your shoulder. Then we'll compare the ballistic markings to those on this bullet. And solve this case once and for all. Well, Mr. Von Karma? That scream. I've heard that scream before. Wait, I know. I can't... Oh, it's, once again, flashback to DL6. Yeah. Away. Bang! Oh, it's the same scream, isn't it? Okay. It's that scream I heard in the elevator 15 years ago. Von Karma! It was you who screamed! Mr. Von Karma? Only you would dare to find me. So, it was you. You and your father are my curse! Your father shamed me with a penalty on my record. And you left a scar on my shoulder that would never fade. I'll bury you with my bare hands. Death! 15 years earlier. Chief Prosecutor, I am sorry. On Karma, it's not like you to make this kind of error. I never would have thought that Edgeworth would be the only one to catch you. I was careless. I'm sorry, you have to be penalized. Driven in the past, but not this time. Edgeworth! It was the shortest note I'd ever known. Me? Penalized? It took hours for me to regain my composure. Suddenly, I found myself in the darkness. I was in the court records room. I must have wandered in there without thinking where I was going. The room was pitch black. The lights must have gone out. I went into the hall and found my way to the elevator. I pressed the button, but nothing happened. Then there was a noise. I was in pain, a horrible burning pain in my shoulder. Just then, the lights came back on. The elevator door opened before my eyes. Man, this guy did not age well. Because he looks like a, nice, healthy man here. Then he's old during this case. Also, I think he's wearing a wig right now because he's bald in the flashback. Look at that. Bald, bald, bald. I saw 3 people inside, all lying unconscious from oxygen deprivation. Much to my surprise, a pistol lay at my feet. I knew then it was destiny. We have the same skill made by the trilogy. I'd recommend it. Yeah. Wait. The adjustment's gradually, Edgeworth was still unconscious. Yeah. I'd recommend buying the trilogy, but that's only because I exist only to be propaganda for everything I enjoy. It's why I keep trying to convince people to play Slay the Princess. He died, never knowing who had shot him. Later, he spoke to a medium, blaming Mr. Yogi. He was fooled. It was the perfect crime. Who would have thought another man would have come to open that elevator door? Judge. What? What are you doing? Do your job. Bring an end to this miserable charade. Now, end it. Very well. It appears you have come to a very long way to end this maze. 15 years later, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Yes, Your Honor. You were innocent. You are innocent. As you said, it was all a nightmare. Yes, Your Honor. This court finds defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not guilty! Yeah! Woo! Okay, I need to do something real quick. Honestly, I just realized that I don't have something. Ah, that's odd. I thought I had. Okay. I want to do something primarily for the sake of, you know. Man, I cannot find. I have an image. There's a different version of my thing, of my representation. That I get 25 euros with the Steam currency. That means have the plus. That's fair. Man, I cannot find... That's from an old online D&D thing I did a while back. Where's... Okay, so if I were to just find... You know what, actually... See, I'm trying to reverse engineer this. Okay, so it'd be in my pictures folder. Assuming that I still have it set. Huh, there it is. Let me just scale this. And then put this with the rest of them. There we go. It's a celebration. Just gotta position it correctly. Yeah! We did it! Court is adjourned. Woo! Yeah, and don't worry. I have no problem with having a... I wouldn't really have a problem with sending chat as long as it's not malicious. Nick! We did it! Yeah, we did. Did you see his face? Ron Carmen looked even paler than usual. He's playing me all cool, but inside you crushed him, Nick. Crushed! I gotta say, I'm impressed. Yeah, it was pretty close, though. I was sure we'd had it. I know, I was on the verge of tears the whole time myself. Now it's all just a good memory. So, 20 over, Edgeworth. Right? Yeah? I'm not sure how to say this. I know. Try thank you. I see. Thank you, right? Yeah, my finish! He did take a dramatic finish, huh? He was real dramatic about losing. You're welcome. I think you could have done better than that. Sorry, I'm not good at this sort of thing. You got a lot to learn, Edgeworth. She's got you there. I say, whoa! Amazing, pal! You pulled through just like I thought you would. I'll never forget this. I owe you one, pal. And tonight, let's party. Dinner's on me. Yeah, my salary went down a bit this month. Who cares? See, Mr. Edgeworth, you should take a lesson with Detective Gumshoe. Is that right? Not perfect, but right. Yeah. You don't need to be perfect. Hell, my setup's not perfect at all. I play all of my games in a tiny windowed format just so that I have space to look at chat. I see OBS in the background of everything I do. That's how you say thank you. I see. Him. Whoa! I feel foolish. He feels foolish, of course. Yeah. There's no shame to be taken in a good. Oh yeah! Don't worry, take it a little at a time. You'll get used to it. It's been years since I've seen that with this unguarded. Yeah. Hey y'all! Lana's here! Lana! Y'all were great in there. She can't have dinner with us. She's not coming. Thank you. Yo, Edgeworth, congrats! Thank y'all very much. Also, birthday of Pete is the toasty guy. Yeah! I have a bunch of hats to put on here that I just don't really get the chance too often. I knew you were innocent from the start, of course. But look at you, you wouldn't carry on the cookie jar even though I was there. You were the witness on the first day of the trial, weren't you? Yeah, well, let bygones be bygones, eh? Speaking of which, what are you doing now, Lotta? Oh, me? You wanna see the... Alright. You guys see the various hats. I believe there's 6 in total. You have party, you have the bowler hat and bow tie. I put this on specifically when I played the beginner's guide. Got pirate. I like pirates. It's a running theme. We have being a cowboy. Big fan of being a cowboy. We have fedora, which I've come to call the Silver Shroud outfit because it fits surprisingly well. We have just your average toast. You know, it's headphones that look a lot... Oh yeah. Right, stream delay. Gentleman gamer. Yeah. Yeah. And then the final one, this one I actually have layered differently, where it's above the eyes but below the mouth. Corporal! Ah! Yeah! If God had wanted you to live, he would not have created me! Scotland isn't a real place. You're an Irishman with a dress. Or is it? Or is it the other way around? I don't remember the. I forgot to change the stream title today, but it still fits. So, yeah. Yeah. The various toasts that I use in varying circumstances. I mainly use the corporal when I'm planning. Oh, me? I went back to college. I gave up trying to be an investigative photographer pretty quick. Really? That's too bad. Huh? Isn't that the hot dog guy from the park? Huh? It's over, Nick! My life is over! Aw, did his girlfriend break up with him again? Why the sad face, Larry? What's happened now? Oh, Nick, I'm not long for this world. You don't look sick. It's Fiancé. She's going to live in Paris. Paris, Nick. Aw, poor Larry. He really needs to find a thing to do other than date. She's leaving me behind. Yeah. I gotta use more of these. Dating women is like prison. Damn. Well, there's a reason they call it the old ball and chain. That's why I date men. Should've seen that coming. Yo, Edgy, there you are! Yes, here I am. I don't actually date anyone. I don't see the point in it. Congrats, Edgy! Here, a little gift from me in celebration! Celebration? That's unusual to you. Everyone's also giving him like a lot. I'm going to take a guess and assume you're talking about Sea of Thieves. Huh. If not, then I'll take the L there.
I've been meaning to play Sea of Thieves. I'm waiting for it to go on a significant sale. Oh my god, I forgot about Black Flag. I need to check the price of that, but depending on if that... I'm not going to check it right now, because I'm pretty sure if I open Steam while I'm on stream, I end up losing my account. I've had to recheck it multiple times. Yes, I am indeed a bozo. Hey, bud, you come along right to my treat, pal. You see? Oh, thanks. Looking forward to it. Yo, Nick. That's the suit that questioned me. He says treat, that's not police like prison food, right? Right? I think I'll be fine. Yeah, I took the massive El Bozo there. Sea of Thieves would also be a good game. Yeah, I keep getting Sea of Thieves recommended to me. And most of my friends do play it, so at this point I feel like I gotta. Plus, I'd play it to bond with my brother. Yeah. He is child, and he live with the parent that I don't. Right? Yeah? What's up? The envelope the Larry gave me. It's got money in it. Well, yeah, that's not that strange. People give money away to celebrate sometimes. It's $38, right? Huh. Lower amount. I mean, it's not a little, but it's not a lot either. $38 exactly? Nick! Wasn't that exactly the amount of lunch money that was stolen from Mr. Edgeworth in school? $38. No. No! Larry, it was you! No! Larry! When something smells, it is the butt! What are you so surprised about, right? Huh? Larry was absent that day from school, right? That doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect. What? Think back to that day 15 years ago. Hairy butts, yes. Larry took the day off, but he was bored, so he came to school anyway. He saw the money lying there, and the rest is history. I never was good at history. Edgeworth, you didn't know, did you? I suspected. I just couldn't picture Larry protecting you like he did that day. Everyone else was saying you did it. The whole class was against you, remember? Yeah, too well. Right? You may not know this. We used to have a saying back in school. Oh! When something smells, it's usually the butt. When something smells, it's usually the butt. I know. Really, right? I'm surprised you didn't figure it out. Well, this sure is an unexpected turn of events, eh? Edgeworth? You should have told me! Now, Nick, it was 15 years ago. Don't you think the statute of limitations has run out, Mr. Edgeworth? Yeah! I'd say so, yes. There you have it. What does that leave me? I'm a defense attorney because of what you two did. Well, you've always been saying of an insufferable emotionalist. Man, did Maya, go to school in between cases? Does Maya have a high school diploma? She's 17, which, I mean, that's Wait, she's 17 and it's December, so she's halfway through her senior school year. Unless she's like me and she graduated at 16. But she ain't smart enough for that. Yeah, and you get worked up too easily too. The death sentence for both of you. Phoenix. Or while she was in contempt of court, True! Oh my god, prison reform is real! Yeah. Never know how to become a prosecutor. Wow, Phoenix. The same goes for me, only the other way around. For the longest time, I thought that I might have killed my own father. I thought I might be a criminal. It is hilarious. I've been a prosecutor in part to punish myself.
If I'd known the truth, I might have become a defense attorney after all. Edgeworth. Want to switch right? Yo! Edgeworth just effectively asked want a trade. Alas, we don't, because there's still 2 other games in the trilogy to go. Hey, y'all, line up! I'll take a photo! Hey, photo time! Let's go! And after that... And after that, dinner on me! Detective Gumshoe took us out into town that night. We celebrated Edgeworth's newfound freedom, even though Edgeworth himself was still in detention. Prosecutor Wright would be interesting. Yeah, I was about to say, an Ace Attorney game where you play as a prosecutor would be neat, but didn't that they just, well, not just come out, but just get a re-release? The Edgeworth games? Whoa, I went a little overboard yesterday. Oh my god! Phoenix has a hangover! Still only 5. Managed to go back to sleep. What's this, leather? Good morning, Nick. You were really impressive yesterday. Seeing you, it made me think about what I'm doing here. I'm a spirit medium. In training, of course. I wanted to help Mr. Edgeworth, too. I wanted to help you. Edgy has games, didn't know that? Yeah, apparently the original release was a while ago, but they recently got re-released on Steam and all of that. So maybe I should check that out. But I couldn't. I was useless. So I had to go back to my training. I think there were, like, Game Boy games? GBA? Right? It was, like, Edgeworth Investigations or something? Right? Huh. I'm generally trying to remember. Because the re-release is on, you know, Switch, PlayStation, Xbox, Steam. I think the first one was GBA or DS. Yeah. Yeah. I'll become a full-fledged spirit medium for starters. Couldn't say it to your face, so I left this letter. Goodbye, Nick. Goodbye? What time is it? Ah! First trains for the mountains have already left! To the station! There's also a demo! There's a demo? Oh, okay. I guess I'm too late. There's a demo on Steam. Oh! Hey! Nick! Maya! So, you're leaving? Yeah. It's hard being a spirit medium who can't talk to spirits. And I think you'll do fine without me, Nick. Be good, okay? Hold on. Wait! What? I never could have saved Edgeworth without your help. Huh? On the last day of the trial, I heard her. I heard Mia's voice. You heard my sister? Go try that demo out? Yes, only her voice. But still, that was at the very end when I thought we'd lost everything. Well, that's my sister for you. Dave Gumshoe helped, and Mr. Grossberg, and even Larry. I'm the one who couldn't help. I was useless, Nick. But you were the one who stopped Von Karma, Maya. Huh? I didn't do anything. You got arrested for us, Maya. All I did was wander around in the daze. Sorry, but I have evidence that you helped. Evidence? Show my evidence to her up. Oh, I don't know what evidence to show to cheer her up here. What proves that she helped? Let's see. You can present... Oh my god, wait! She tackled Karma! A bullet? One Karma was convinced he had taken all the evidence pertaining to DL6. But you were the one who rescued the last piece of evidence we needed! This was the bullet that put an end to Von Karma. And you were the one who gave it to me. Nick. Thanks, Maya. Couldn't have done it without you. I'll be back soon. Huh? I'm gonna complete my training and come back. Okay, I'll be waiting. Of course you will. You can't run it off by yourself. You're hopeless. I don't know about that. So, this is it. See you soon, Maya. Aw, she's crying. Thanks, Nick. Aw. And so my story ends. Time to turn a new page. And say goodbye to the novice defense trainer that I once was. Now a new story begins. With the same old crazy cast of characters. Ha, don't think you've graduated yet, amateur. Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to rethink that claim. Yes, Your Honor. Uh-oh, I got a bad feeling about this. Yo, that's a solid ending! Yo. And the best part is that we still have 2 other games to go through. Hey, pal. Everything back. Talk about pleasant surprise. The youngest headline went right back outside. Solid, you're right. Gotta was embarrassed or something. Ooh. Man, you're right. This is a very solid game. Nick? Nah, haven't seen him lately. Who, me? I'm in cheese shop. That miss is a nice lady. She's not exactly what you call a cheap date. Oh, she's in Hawaii right now. Yeah. Larry, do something other than date, please. Huh. Oh, right. Yeah, I remember him. I hear he's busy lately. You know, not to ring my own dub, I sort of taught him everything you know. Oh, you did not! I'm sure he's grateful. You were a terrible prosecutor. You didn't even put up a good fight. I gave him the nerd emoji voice. Phoenix Wright? Oh, the defense attorney for whom I wrote that affidavit for. Yes. I should know, I've taken a romantic your toe lately. Should you be in the area, please stop by. Yo, the busboy from Turnabout Sisters! Now can we see all the murderers in jail? Oh, him? Oh, it's you. Phoenix Wright? Ah, yes, Mia's understudy, was he not? I wonder how he's doing. Haven't seen him of late. Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. You! Phoenix Wright! Is he an actor? But I'm not buying it. You can't be a star with a name like Phoenix. The other funny things about I'm pleased to announce the Pink Princess is a hit. I sure owe that Mr. Wright a great deal. Oh, and I'm keeping my face on public eye till the show's over. I wouldn't want to ruin any kid's dreams, you know. Wait, Will Powers plays the Pink Princess. He's a trans icon! She is yapping like usual, Inferno. Oh, I got a letter from Maya the other day. It sounded like she got a code standing under a waterfall. I went to visit, but didn't have time, so we sent her some pink princess trading cards. Just you can't buy them where she is. What kind of place are you living at anyway?
That was a terrible attempt at doing the Penny voice. Was her name Penny? I don't remember.
Alright, who's that? You wanna talk? Let's talk Pink Princess, alright? But, you know, I snuck into the studio the other day, and I saw her. I went inside the Pink Princess suit. What a dog. I was kinda shocked for a boy of my tender age.
Be exposed to the transgender robot. Who's the next tribute?
Father! Yeah, I remember, right? That lawyer guy! Told me I'm in training to become a paranormal photographer. You know, that picture I took of everyone? Well, there's behind him there's a ghost. For real! Now that's talent. I'm gonna be famous.
Wait, I want to see the picture. With the ghost. Is it the ghost of Mia? Please tell me it's the ghost of Mia. Yeah! It's Mia! Yahoo! Capcom! I did it! Fooled it! There's another episode of the same game again! Man. Okay, but I can't keep going today. This is perfectly aligned with the end of my stream time. So I just gotta get... Yeah. So yeah. That's the end of today. I will see you guys Monday. Because I won't be able to stream Friday for the ear appointment thing. You can see that you're also very tired. Makes sense. Bye and good night.